What's up, brothers and sisters of the universe? Good to see you guys again, as it always is. This video goes out to all the people out there that felt like they're never the first choice, the first pick, someone's second option. You know, I want you guys to know that on this journey, on whatever you call it, your story arc, your self-development, on this whole entire ordeal, like this whole journey of you becoming a better person and evolving, or even your semen retention journey, however you want to call it. When you stay on your purpose, you stay on your grind, you naturally do the things that you have to do, you will become a new person, right? Like, it's just the default outcome. And the people that decide to not choose you or try to pick you as like the third, fourth pick, they'll see that they missed out. And remember, this whole ordeal, like this whole entire thing, like, we do this not because we're trying to get back at people. Like, number one, never feel like you're doing this because you're trying to get back at people. Because if you ever do, it's okay to admit that to yourself, but make sure you check yourself. And I only say this because when you try to do things to appease others or because you're trying to get back at people, the outcome's always going to be kind of nasty. Like, it's never really going to be good. It's not going to work in your favor. It's kind of like, how do I say it? It's kind of like trying to get money for completely selfish and ridiculous reasons, or ego lifting, or even just like, buying things just to show it off and try to be flashy. That shit's kind of cringy if I'm being raw, but there's always some type of negative outcome that happens when it comes to those type of things. And to top it all off, it's very inauthentic. It doesn't come off as genuine. When we circle back to what I said about not doing these practices for other people, don't do these practices for other people. Really do this for yourself, for your own evolution, for you to actually feel good within your own skin, your own bones, to be happy, to give yourself some sense of fulfillment and joy. This isn't meant for you to be like, oh yeah, fuck, I did this, and like to try to rub it in someone's face and to be like, oh fuck you, you missed out on me, bitch. Don't ever like try to do that. You know what I mean? That's not how it is. Honestly, I'm sure many of us, we've done something like this in the past, on a minute scale or on a major scale, from up, down, and ranging from in between, whatever it is. I'm sure everyone's done something like that. But for the people that, could use some awareness or a little bit of advice, I'd say don't do that. And if you do that, catch yourself doing it. Become aware of it. And then, like, for the next time, you'll have a sense of awareness to where you could catch yourself. I say this because you're not meant to do this to appease other people, okay? Those people that missed out on you will naturally want to come back to you. They'll naturally miss you. Or they might be like, damn, I missed out. I missed out on him or her, whatever the case is. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, Wish them the best. Let them move on. Hope you move on. But those people, they missed out on you, man. Or woman. They missed out on you. And truth be told, I'd even go as far as to say is the universe and God has ordained that to happen, because those people weren't meant to be in your life. Like, they would have probably even slowed down your progress. In a way, you could even thank those people. Like, you would actually genuinely thank those people. There's so many times I've caught myself thanking those people, those type of people that were like, there's so many times where I've actually found myself thanking those people in my life, because imagine they stayed in my life. The progress that I made so far would have been hindered. I could give one example, like the time where my ex-girlfriend screwed up our relationship and I decided, okay, that's it, I have to break up with her. And the whole time I decided to stay with her because, like, one, I didn't want to be lonely, and two, I felt like I was alone for so long and I'm enjoying the comfort, like, I'm enjoying this feminine energy, and I enjoy being coddled, and I enjoy the sex, and I enjoy, like, the cuddling, and I enjoy like the back massaging and, you know, just being with her. It was nice. But then like things started to change. Her emotions started to change. She started having wandering eyes. And that's where I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my power. I lost my own power. But fast forward to all that, it didn't work out. I split up with her. And I knew that if I didn't split up with her, it would have probably stayed like that for a while. And I would have been unhappy. And she would have been unhappy. But at the end of the day, I did what I had to do. And the reason why I'm saying that I was thankful was because not only did she teach me many lessons about relationships and women, specifically young women in that case, it let me grow at the end of the day. It let me grow. It let me learn tough lessons that I learned, and tough lessons I knew that I was relearning. And that's a really tough pill to swallow. It was a really tough pill to swallow, guys. But I think many of you have already gone through something like that, I'd like to think. And if you have not, then, you know, I'm sure your time may come. Your time may come and you might have to end up being in that driver's seat. So just enjoy it for what it is. Now, like I said, I was thankful to her because I had that experience. I had those lessons that I learned from her. And that's just what it was at the end of the day. That's really just what it was. Now, do I think that she fumbled and she missed out? 100%. I have to be honest. I think she missed out 100%. I remember even telling her, man, I'm pissed also because you do me dirty, but at the same time, I know I could have done so much better. And it's pretty savage for me to say at the time. It's pretty fucking hurtful, you know? I kind of think that I could have not said that. I feel as though I didn't have to go that far to say something like that. But at the same time, truthfully, I don't try to say things that I don't mean. And, like, in that point in time, I really meant it, bro. I really meant it. I'm not even kidding. So, with that being said, yo, just remember that you guys deserve the best. As long as you're on this journey, bro, as long as you're being better to yourself, because, like, you don't deserve shit if, like, you're treating yourself like shit, you know? Like, when it comes to the universe and God, and at the end of the day, like, you deserve everything, right? But when it comes to this physical plane, us being here in this actual reality, like, you don't deserve a damn thing unless you decide to believe that you deserve a damn thing and you actually, you know, put things into motion. You start moving. You start taking action on the things that you want. You start bettering your life. Because the truth is that the universe and God will give you what you want when you start to take action, to believe. Like, they're not going to help you if fucking you just say, I want a house. This was funny. So this line was from said guru, and this was actually extremely funny, but very based at the same time. And he said, if you were to pray to Shiva for a house, and, like, you keep praying, Shiva's not just going to drop a house and, like, it's going to be right there, you know? That, to me, was hilarious because he explained it, like, straight up. It was he pretty much just said that if you want the house, you want Shiva to give you the house. Shiva will help you get the house. He will co-inspire with the universe and you to get that house. Like, you have to start taking the action to fucking get the house. And you have to start moving and putting in the work, putting in the motion. And then, you know, those things that you can't control, the things that, you know, are pretty much out of your control, out of your grasp for you to touch, whatever it is, that's not your job. That's God and the universe's job. That's their job, not yours. And that's where things come into play. You know, the things behind the scenes is the things that they control. You only get what you put in, essentially. And so how does this all tie into semen retention? Basically, when you're on semen retention, and I'm pretty sure I said this in another video, I think I've said this in another video. So how does this tie into semen retention? Now, you will have a sense of confidence that most people don't have these days. I don't say this to be cocky. I don't say this to make people feel bad or make people feel stupid. I'm saying this because, honestly, it's a truth. It's a truth. A lot of people that do this, they feel happy within themselves. They feel strong. They feel confident. You know, they feel more sure of themselves. They feel more grounded. And they have more energy to do the things that they want to do. They have more ambition, more drive. Those are all very positive traits. And those are all very positive traits that also make up a person that potentially will be successful, you know? So why would you not be confident? Why would you not believe in yourself when you have those things and abilities and you utilize them? And how could that not be a fact? And of course, there's going to be people that are, you know, doubters and naysayers. And I say to the naysayers, you just ain't doing it right, to be honest. I've said this before, I'll say it again, you just ain't doing it right. And that's facts. And, you know, maybe even in this reality, it might not even be for you. And it may not even be for you at this moment in time, you know, like this current time. Maybe it could be in a few years, maybe it could be in a few weeks, maybe it could be in a few months. I don't decide those things, you know. You and your higher consciousness decides those things. A lot of people are not happy these days, you know. A lot of people don't feel fulfilled these days. I could say that I don't always feel happy every day. I could say that I don't always feel fulfilled every day. But when I do put in the work on myself, when I make these videos, when I am productive, I feel a sense of fulfillment. And that's what I'm happy about. That's what I'm thankful for, you know? And when I see that people enjoy my videos and I see that, like, I'm helping people somehow or they feel uplifted in some way, I'm really thankful for it. I'm really thankful for that, and I'm also very thankful for the support, you know? I feel super blessed. And even for the negative comments, yo, like, for real. Even if I wake up to a negative comment, I'm like, oh, shit. Before, I'd be like, I'd kind of throw a, what is it called? I'd get kind of defensive before. But now when I see it, like, immediately, the first thought that I have is, holy shit, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. There's a saying that goes, if you're not getting any haters, you're not getting any negative comments, you're not doing it right, most likely, you know? There's always going to be a sense of negative resistance for people that are doing the things that they want to do. And there's also going to be a sense of resistance for the people that not only do the things that they want to do, but are, regardless of their fear and their anxiety, will still take action on the shit that they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, they still will be able to do it. You know, they're not going to be cowards. They're not going to be pussies about it. They're just going to go and do it. It's scary, you know? Putting yourself out there is scary. Talking to that beautiful woman is scary. Going to the gym and, like, lifting heavy weights is scary. Doing martial arts, doing a fight sport, doing Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, that shit's scary. I don't know, like, there's many things that I could be considered as scary. Even, like, going on stage and performing in front of a shit ton of people, that's scary, bro. Or a person that's a teacher and, like, becoming a teacher and, like, teaching in front of, like, a bunch of people, or even a professor. That could be scary, bro. All those things always take balls because, like, you, in a sense, have to be a leader. You, in a sense, have to step in your power. I'm going on a tangent again. But in a way, I guess you could stick a thread through all these things and line them all up together. But yeah, guys, for those people that decide to choose you last or never choose you at all or choose you as a second pick, let them go, bro. Don't even think about them. Leave them behind just as they left you behind. It's not for you to get back at them. It's because you know that you're worth more. Especially if you know that you've put in the work on yourself. That's how you know for sure you're worth more. It's not even fair. Like, it's not even fucking like a it's not even like a debate, bro. You don't even gotta think about it. It's already a vibe. Like, it's kind of like when you know that you've been doing what you have to do, like you've been putting that effort and all that work on yourself, and then you meet someone that has that similar vibe, dude. That shit you cannot beat. You cannot beat that, bro. You cannot beat the feeling that you get. Like, one of the feelings I feel as though you cannot beat is when you meet someone that's actually on your frequency and that can actually understand who you are. They actually get you, bro. They actually get you. That shit's crazy. It's one of the greatest feelings ever. Other than dating someone that actually matches your wavelength, meeting a homie or meeting just a bunch of friends like that, that's something that you can't replace. The people that you want in your life will come, bro. Like, the people that you want will come. Just keep doing what you gotta do. Keep working on yourself. And at some point in time, you know, you'll be able to sense when the time is right for you to venture out. Like, I can't say that specifically because it's not my life. It's always going to be yours. I can only speak for myself. But if I could speak in general terms, you'll know when it's right for you. Like, you'll know when the time is right, or you might even stumble across somebody on your path. You might even decide to go out to another country. Because heck, like, to be honest, like, I've been to plenty of different countries and I got to visit for a little bit. And there's some times where I stayed for like a decent period of time. And I remember I even stayed in the Philippines for like 4 months, and I got to make like a bunch of friends, bro. People I never thought I'd even meet. Or when I go to places like Europe, Amsterdam, Czech Republic, I'm just walking around the city, I'm meeting random people, or I'm just like vibing by myself. But there's moments that I created that I'll never forget, bro. Like, for real. Now, to be real with you guys, it's not too often that I met people that were on that same frequency where it's like, damn, like, you two click like that. And it's not, and not necessarily a romantic way. It doesn't have to be romantic. I'm saying like a friend. I guess what I'm saying at the end of the day is, when the time is right, you put yourself out there. Or when the universe and God say that it's time for you to cross paths with your tribe, it'll happen. Because we can only control so much. We can only do so much, right? Like, we make certain decisions, but the rest is up to them, up above. So with that being said, guys, don't feel bad about the people that decide to leave you behind. Don't feel bad about the people that you decide to leave behind. Remember that the ones that decide to choose you second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or whatever, the ones that didn't choose you as their first choice, remember that those people are like going to miss out on you anyways. And they're probably going to forget about you, or they're going to miss you. And you're probably going to forget about them, or you're going to miss them. But hopefully you don't miss them too much, because you got your own life that you need to handle and take care of at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, just remember, happy holidays. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Much love. Peace out.